Now, it's not easy being a Christian these days. I mean, even though Easter is just over a week away, it's hard to see anyone mentioning it anywhere, and especially at the country's headquarters of the Christian faith, the Church of England. If social media can be a window into the thinking of senior members of the clergy, you'd begin to wonder if Easter even existed. The Archbishop of Canterbury has a tweet pinned to the top of his account page which has nothing to do with Easter. Instead, it's all about Gaza and how he condemns the killing of Palestinian civilians. He also calls for an immediate ceasefire, but makes no mention of Hamas or their part in the conflict. Then he's got some nice pictures of a recent visit to the Canterbury Mosque for an iftar, because after all, it is Ramadan. There is one reference to Holy Week, but nothing on Easter. How very odd, or perhaps not, from Archbishop Wokeby. Meanwhile, church leaders have appointed several racial justice enablers tasked with addressing white fragility, despite being warned that they might be alienating ordinary worshippers with their plans. They've targeted several dioceses in England for this special treatment. In Birmingham, an anti-racism practice officer has been given the job of deconstructing whiteness in the West Midlands. God help us. And in York, they are advertising for a racial justice enabler after noting that only 6 out of its 280 ordained priests are non-white, serving the predominantly white community. The winning applicant will be involved, in their words, in a process of culture change across the whole diocese, helping to address unconscious bias. Also, they'll be tasked with using the Being White programme to work with senior leaders to address issues of white fragility. Whatever that is, I don't know what it is. Christ alive. According to the Reverend Guy Hewitt, who is head of the Church's Racial Justice Unit, I kid you not, it is, in his words, vital to stand against the evil and pernicious sin of racism. He added, this is not about a culture war, this is about the very epicentre of what the gospel calls us towards. I suppose it's great news for the devil. He used to be the main focus of the Church's battle against evil. Now apparently it's racism. I didn't even know that was a sin. And I've checked. The 7 deadly sins are still pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath and sloth. 7. No mention of racism at all. Whatever would the apostles make of it all?